open floor shot blocked by TJ.
Shaver step back. Got it.
Econ is getting that mid-ranger to drop.
Pick, roll, dunk.
It's a battle for the top spot in the Mountain West Conference tonight as the Boise State Broncos host the Wyoming Cowboys. Welcome to ExtraMile Arena in Boise with former Boise State sharpshooter Nick Duncan. I am Mark Snyder. Tonight, Boise State puts its 12-game winning streak on the line against the Cowboys, who have won 6 in a row. They are the last 2 undefeated teams in the Mountain West Conference. And Nick, when you look at the way these teams stack up, both do a lot of things very well.
Absolutely. We've got 2 different teams here. Boise State leading the conference in defense. And then you've got the Wyoming Cowboys coming in, averaging 48.6% from the floor. One of the top offensive teams in their Mountain West Conference right now.
And Boise State's defense is going to be challenged tonight, but it was offense, and this guy right there, Marcus Shaver, who helped Boise State stay undefeated. 2 3-pointers late last couple games out to push the Broncos past Utah State and San Diego State on the road.
Talk about 2 tough teams to play away. Shaver coming in both games. Go ahead 3 at San Diego State, and then the game-winning shot at Utah State. You can see the dynamic shooter he is, getting lots of space in his wide-open threes here, celebrating with the boys after the game.
You know, in an era when the wing play seems to have taken over and it's kind of positionless basketball, both teams rely on the good old-fashioned inside game. For Wyoming, it's Graham Ike and his nearly 21 points and 9 rebounds a game.
Very unique teams here. Like you said, not normal for 2 teams to have 2 big 5-man, 2 centers coming in. And Ike, he's special. He gets down low, very big presence down there for the Wyoming Cowboys, gets to his left shoulder a bunch, and he's scoring 20.6 points a game, leading the Mountain West and 16th nationally as well.
He will be challenged by 6'10 senior Mladen Armish, who has blossomed a career best 22 points and 19 rebounds in the win at Utah State.
He's really come on here the last few games, 8.7 rebounds per game. Although the points don't show, he was a force down there at Utah State, down low, getting a lot of dump downs from the guards. And his defense, he's their physical presence inside, leading the team in blocks, and he's really their physical presence that they rely on to get the Broncos going on the defensive end.
We should have a great one tonight. First place on the line in the Mountain West Conference, the Broncos and the Cowboys coming up next on the Mountain West Network. And let's meet the starters for this evening's game. Wyoming lines up with Drake Jeffries, Brendan Wenzel, and Hunter Maldonado in the backcourt. Maldonado's the guy you want to look out for. He's averaging nearly 18 points a game. Jeremiah Oden and the aforementioned Graham Ike are the 2 guys up front. Boise State on a 12-game winning streak. They're 12-1 with Tyson Degenhardt in the lineup, the freshman from Spokane. He's joined by Marcus Shaver Jr., he of the game-winning field goals on the road trip, Emmanuel Akot, Abu Kijab, and the big guy in the middle, Mladen Armish.
It's going to be a great game. You've got 2 key players for Wyoming, Hunter Maldonado, as well as the big fella down low, number 33, Graham Ike. Big players to watch, and obviously with Boise State, Marcus Shaver, the dynamic scorer. He's got a way to create space for himself. He's only 6'2", but he can really get a shot up if he really needs, and you can really see those for the 2 game-winning shots against San Diego State and Utah State.
It's always nice to have a guy when the offense bogs down late in the shot clock who can create his own space and create a shot, and Shaver certainly can do that.
It's a key. It's a key to be able to go down the stretch in a close game, 1, 2, 3, 1 possession point game, to be able to have a player that can create his own shot, get wide open 3 like he did, and be able to knock it down. Even going 0 from 10 to start the game against Utah State, he was able to have the confidence to knock those 3 down.
Veteran crew of officials, Vern Harris, Gregory Nixon, and Darren White. And we are underway. Thanks for joining us on this first place battle live on Stadium and the Mountain West Network. And the Broncos will have the first possession, and we will see how Boise State attacks this Wyoming defense. This is Kijab, Degenhardt, a real spark plug for this team. Shaver in the corner to Degenhart. Outside to Acott. He rises with 2 on the shot clock, not there, and the rebound pulled down by the Cowboys. Boise State milked that shot clock all the way down to 2 seconds, but was unable to convert. And now this is Maldonado. Degenhart, the freshman, on him. Oden. Back to Maldonado. Tough assignment for Degenhart. And Maldonado spins that one out, and the rebound comes down to Acott. Good defense by Degenhart. Key jab in the paint. The little baby hook doesn't go. Armish couldn't get the rebound. And now key jab on Maldonado. And here's Ike. He's a lefty, and that's a little unorthodox. Makes it a little harder if you're used to a righty. He spins. Good defense by Armish. Forced that missed shot. But the Cowboys with the offensive board.
You're going to see a lot of this tonight. Low post play by the Wyoming Cowboys as well as the Broncos as well, getting the ball down low.
In and out for Maldonado, and Armish with the rebound. Still scoreless. Played about 2 minutes here in the first half. Acott, good position on Maldonado. Muscles it up, can't get it to go.
Both teams playing outstanding defense to start the game, really crowding in the key area, not letting that ball get inside the paint for easy shots out on three-point line. Containing the ball really well.
This is Wenzel and taken away by Armish. Broncos with the turnover. Shaver finally gets the ball up near midcourt. Neither team able to buy a basket, each 0 for 3. Shaver way off on that one. It was long. And here comes Maldonado, a lid on both baskets, Nick.
And see the defense really disrupting the offensive plays here, forcing tough shots, kind of getting each other into a different rhythm. As you can see here, EK down low, right where he needs it. Great bucket there to start the Cowboys' night.
EK gives the Cowboys the early lead. Fierce battle down low, EK and Armish. And there's a triple from the outside by Abu Kijab, shooting 23% from three-point range, but he gives the Broncos the lead.
Like you said, not his usual forte on offense, shooting the three, but they left him wide open. In rhythm three there for the Broncos.
Maldonado, Wenzel, Armish overplays and pokes it away, and then a foul on Wyoming. Great defense by Mladen Armish.
See the Broncos there, switching it up a little bit. First few possessions of the game they played behind. Right there you saw Armish get to the front side, try to block that pass in from the wing, and you can see the defense from the Broncos showing up again. Leon
Rice, the head man at Boise State, his 12th season, the all-time coaching wins leader for the program, and he saw a quick glance at Jeff Linder in his second season at Wyoming. Degenhart, too strong from the outside for three. We'll talk about Linder. He had a stint here at Boise State as an assistant. You played under him, so I'm sure you've got all the dirt.
Lots of stories, lots of stories.
Low-scoring affair as Wenzel outside. Oden backs in on Degenhart. Drop step, Degenhart, great defense, but Oden a little better offense.
Even better shot there, but like you said with Linder, he's one of the smartest coaches I've ever played for, and he's coming out here trying to change up the Broncos, how they've been playing on this 12-game win streak. It'll be interesting to see what tricks he's got up his sleeves into this game.
Key jab on the baseline, cut off, goes into the paint and scores.
The Broncos coming back and giving exactly what the Cowboys are trying to do to them. Get that ball inside, use the strength for the guards, key jab and A-cut and getting them down low and trying to score over top of these smaller guards for the Cowboys.
Key jab is all 5 points for the Broncos. He picks up Maldonado, pokes it free. Maldonado recovers. Corner Jeffries, nice move, missed the shot. And Acott with the board. We knew this was going to be a struggle. Boise State, top defensive team in the conference. Backdoor pass to Shaver. Good ball movement, but the triple is off. Armish with the offensive board. And the foul, count the hoop. We go to break. Watt and Armish down low. He'll get the free throw when we come back. Boise State plus 7.7 rebound margin, number 1 in the Mountain West and number 19 in the nation. And they're out offensive rebounding their foes as well this season. And Nick, as we talked before the game tonight, we said that offensive rebounding and that man in particular, Mladen Armish, could play a big role in tonight's game. Armish
averaging just under 4 offensive rebounds per game, 68 offensive rebounds for the year. That's how he brings it. He brings his physical energy to the game, and that's how he changes these games, getting these offensive rebounds. You saw late in the game, Utah State, San Diego State, getting on the offensive rebound and drawing a lot of fouls and getting each team into foul trouble, which you saw him get to the line here and trying to complete this and one play.
The foul line has been a challenge for him this season. Just 32%, but that one goes in, and the Bronco lead is 4. And now they put on the full court press. Interesting move. Maldonado with key jab on him at the midcourt strike. Trying to change up the defense a little bit, forcing Wyoming to bring the ball up, and it's taken away by Dagenhart.
See the Broncos coming out of the timeout. Key jab getting the pressure on Maldonado, getting him out of his comfort zone.
High post to Armish. Doubled. Passes deflected and stolen by Wenzel. Tried to hit key jab in the corner, but the takeaway. First turnover by the Broncos. As Maldonado takes it all the way but can't get it to go. EK blocked from behind by Armish, who comes out of the pack with the dribble. Gives it up to Acott. Acott spots for 3. Short. But you saw the kind of defense Armish can bring to the table. I don't think Coach Rice wants him leading the break, however.
I wouldn't think so, but you see the Broncos here, the pressure, the denial, just making those catches a little easier, taking that 1, 2, 3 feet outside the three-point line. See Maldonado trying to get to his spot down low.
And they're going to get the foul on Boise State's Abu Kijab. They'll send Hunter Maldonado to the line. Watch him working down low. A lot of contact before that foul is called.
And that's his spot. That's where he wants to operate. That's where the Cowboys want him to operate, averaging 6.7 assists as well. He's not only just going down there trying to score, he's really trying to look for his teammate and create wide open shots for them.
Maldonado, the only player in the country averaging at least 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists a game, so he does it all for the Cowboys. Armish leaves. Max Rice checks in for Boise State. Second one coming now for Maldonado. He hits a pair. Also now in the game for Wyoming, Hunter Thompson, a 6'10 senior, so they just size after size. The only Wyoming native on the Cowboys roster. Acott in the lane. Rice off the mark. And out of bounds off Boise State.
Good to see Max Rice coming out, being aggressive, having the confidence to shoot. I know there's a lot of speculation and talk about him being 2 from 26 from the three-point line, but he's out there to shoot. And when he's got an opportunity, he's got to let that ball go.
Just getting across the timeline is EK. Degenhart now has him. EK backs him down low, goes with the left hand, and gets the friendly bounce.
That's a nice move there. Down low, getting to that right shoulder, back to his left hand. You're going to be seeing that a lot tonight, folks.
EK ties it at 8. Broncos now have gone over 2 minutes without a point, and it's allowed Wyoming to tie this game at 8. We're 8 minutes into this one, and it's a low-scoring physical affair. Degenhart, and they're going to call the foul on the Cowboys. No, they're going to give it to Degenhart on the offensive foul. Timeout on the floor. Back after this break. Both these teams in winning streaks. Boise State's 12 in a row. And look at the difference between just the numbers from the first 7 games and the last 12.
Every category you could see an increase or a number that's better from their last 12 games. Obviously their points per game and their 3-point field goal percentage has increased both as well. But their defense has really been where they've started this 12-win streak, holding opponents at 37.5% for the last 12 games.
Cowboys ball and a tie score. Full court pressure, and Thompson gets it across at 6'10". Guarded there by Najee Smith now in the game. And a timeout taken. Good defense on the sideline by the Broncos.
You can see the energy from the Broncos. Not something they've done this year with a full court press, but you can see they're really getting up and in and trying to force some turnovers here.
We talked about Hunter Maldonado leading this Wyoming attack. He is the defending Mountain West Conference Player of the Week. 2 weeks now he's been named Player of the Week. Averaged almost 19 points and over 6 rebounds last week for the Cowboys.
What's even more impressive is his assists, averaging over 10 assists per game the last 4 games during that stretch. Like I said, he really wants to get down low, put the ball low into the paint and look for his teammates, and that's one of his greatest assets. And when those help defenders don't help, he's going to the hoop right there, getting to the line, getting some easy buckets for the Cowboys.
6'7" senior out of Colorado Springs, and he is the catalyst. He and Ike, a formidable 1-2 combination for this Cowboy club.
You can see the 1-2 punch. The duo they have, second best in the nation, 38.8 points
Rice
per game.
With the steal. Acott missed the shot under pressure, and here comes Maldonado. Boise State with a golden opportunity to break this tie, but couldn't convert, and that one poked away by Acott.
Clear emphasis here from the Broncos, getting up and in, putting a lot of pressure on the Cowboys. You can see cracks starting to happen, few turnovers happening as well. So you'll see the Broncos continue to put some pressure on the front court of the Cowboys.
Freshman Noah Reynolds checks in, and he will inbound the ball for the Cowboys. Gets it back from Thompson. Here's Ike, drives on Armish with the left hand, too strong. Armish with another rebound. That is his 4th of the game already. The Broncos still over 3 minutes without a point. Smith. And high for the rebound, Ike, his 3rd. It's a grinder tonight, folks. Each team looking for a leg up in the conference standings. They're going to get Armish, I believe, with a reach. Kejab got a short break. He comes back in. Ike draws the double team. Muscled by Armish. Hits the tough shot baseline.
Wow. What a play. 6'10", 6'11", having fadeaway baseline jumper on his offhand. That's a tough move right there. Special player.
6 for Ike, and the Cowboys lead by 2. Kejab for 3. That's off the mark.
See the Broncos just pushing, taking the bait a little bit from Coach Linder and their defense. Few quick threes there.
Broncos have missed their last 5 shots. Cowboys on a 6-0 run. That one short. Armish, good defense. And Shaver into the forecourt for the Broncos. Armish, low block. Ike on him. Kijab will try again from 3. That one is good.
Difference between those shots right there. You can see the ball really move, get inside to Amish, inside out 3, and I know that's something that Coach Rice really wants from his 3-point shots, getting the ball inside, as you can see here, foul by Kijab. But, you know, the shot before, just one pass to the sideline, quick 3 there, but you can see the movement of the shot.
There's Kijab with the block, the push. One concern I think Leon Rice is going to have, Nick, is he doesn't go very deep on his bench, so foul trouble will be a big key tonight.
He's been kind of stuck in a 7-man rotation. You could see the last couple of games, Utah State getting Case in prior into the game as well as Milner, but he's going to be able to kind of juggle the 7-man rotation here. As you can see, another bucket here by the Cowboys.
Broncos have no answer for EK, who's got 8 of their 12 points. Shaver, nice move, buries the triple, and then looks at Jeffries with a little smile.
Instant offense from Schaefer. You get the ball in his hands, great things going to happen for the Broncos here as they get another stop, pushing the break with Schaefer.
Max Rice with the rebound. Shaver does not lack for confidence, that's for sure. Rice kicks it down in the corner. Smith, key jab for 3, spins out. And the rebound to Wyoming.
Really see the offense clicking here with the Broncos, ball going inside and out. So you watch Max Rice make a hustle play.
So right now, Leon Rice giving guys just short breaks, trying to keep them fresh, rotate. As you say, only 7 bodies really through the lineup.
Both teams coming off 4 to 5 game stretches over 8 to 10 days and try to find some breaks for their key guys. So Broncos get another defensive rebound. The crowd really getting into it here in ExtraMile Arena.
Degenhart swiped that one away. And now he launches the 3 at the top and buries it.
Confidence is high with the Broncos shooting that ball around, getting wide open 3s, and they're taking them.
6-0 run for Boise State in the last minute has given them the lead. Maldonado in the corner. Reynolds. Listen to this place. And they're going to call Max Rice for the foul. Broncos lead by 4. Marcus Shaver Jr., we've seen that before. Timeout on Stadium. 3-point shooting by the Broncos. They're 3 of 10 from long range, and that has helped propel them to this 4-point lead, Nick.
The key for the Broncos are trying to get, as you see there, Amouche inside out 3s. Wide open shots. You can see here Schaefer again. Creighton a move off the dribble, Creighton space. See him looking down the Wyoming Cowboys, but Broncos, once they move the ball, get the ball through hands, good things happened when the ball's moved around, as we see Schaefer get knocked.
EK with a devastating screen. Reynolds buries the triple. Shaver just now up off the floor. Leon Rice halfway out on the floor, wondering where the offensive foul was.
That was a big hit, big hit.
1-point Boise State lead as Armish kicks it out to Rice. Back on top to Mladen Armish. He drives and travels. As you can tell, this large crowded ExtraMile Arena does not agree with that one. Boy, that was a close. So we saw that screen again. EK gets the ball down low. It curls off. Boise State with a rebound by Degenhart, and a foul against Boise State, it appears.
Leon Rice getting off the refs here with a few calls that he disagrees with, along with the fans, but...
No, correction, it's Oden. Oden is called for the foul, so I correct myself. Here's EK missing the shot down low, and then over the back is, Oden, and the fans in the arena thought the call was against Boise State, and that's why they and Leon Rice reacted the way they did. 3rd team foul on Wyoming. As Shaver And this is Max Rice. Dagenhart. Wyoming's turned up the defensive intensity now. Aycott backs down low. Spins in the lane. Missed the shot. And Jeffries with the rebound. Broncos by one, 6:40 to go in the low scoring and very physical first half, as driving it and scoring is Noah Reynolds. Reynolds, the freshman from Notre Dame High School in Peoria, Illinois.
Oh, wow. Let me see that again. Amouche again.
That'll liven up the crowd. And the block.
You can see the finish there, but Amouche has got to be one of the better pick and roll big men on the West Coast right now. He has a strong roll, and you can see there Schaefer, once Schaefer hits a couple of shots, those Wyoming defense, they're gonna start to double Schaefer, and Amouche, strong roll to the rim. You can see Schaefer finding him there for the dunk.
Does Mladen trash talk in Serbian or English?
I hope he is either way with that type of finish there.
Lane violation against the Cowboys will give Armish another shot at it. Broncos back up by one.
Knowing Linda, he's not happy with that.
Details guy, huh?
Just a little bit. Armouche hitting the second free throw attempt there off the violation.
6 for Armish, and the lead is 2. Reynolds with the dribble. This is Maldonado. Shot clock down to 10 as Ike gets the ball baseline left, spins and hits. Folks, we're looking at an NBA player right there. He's only a sophomore, but Graham Ike now with 10 points.
You even see the Broncos trying to switch up the defense there with the double from the top side, and you can see him just reverse. And
offensive rebound for the Broncos after the Rice miss. Shaver back out to Max. And the Broncos reset with the shot clock down to 10. Aycott in the lane, down low for Armish. Missed the shot, looked like it may have slipped out of his hands. Wanted to go up strong with it, and I think he just lost it on the way up. Maldonado backing in on Aycott. Kenny Foster now in the game, gets the ball. A junior. That shot missed, but the offensive rebound and a foul on the play, and they get it against the Broncos.
Might be a flopping warning here on Schaefer.
No, you're right. It is a warning. You have been thusly warned. Under 5 minutes to go, tied at 19. Wyoming will inbound. They have 19 on the shot clock.
Really hear the crowd getting involved here, and the Cowboys have done a great job of selling the crowd, getting the shots they want, keeping this score close.
Rice with the rebound off the miss. Armish just physically bodying against Ike. Forced the missed shot. This is Dagenhart down low working on Maldonado. He gets into the paint, spins, scores.
Beautiful footwork there by Dagenhart, getting that ball low. Clear emphasis on both teams, getting the ball in the paint. If they have an opportunity to score, they have all the confidence on their coaches to do so.
Each team with 8 points in the paint. Maldonado draws the foul, doesn't get the and one, but good move with the head fake and drew the defender up and got the foul on Emmanuel Aycott.
Beautiful move here, getting Aycott up in the air.
And then tried to spin it in off the glass and almost got it to go, but it rolled off the heel of the rim. Maldonado, a 70% free throw shooter. That's just his third point of the game. EK with 10 leads all scorers. Reynolds with 5. That one missed, and Armish with another rebound. That is his 5th. The Bronco lead is 1 as we approach 4 minutes. Armish puts it on the floor, and I don't think anybody wants that to happen. Here's Degenhart. Good defense by the Cowboys, not giving Boise State any room to operate and get an open shot. And the shot clock down to 3 as Shaver is blocked, and that sets up a shot clock violation. Excellent defense, and the block shot by Drake Jeffries. Boise State leading by 1, and in deep. It's Mladen Armish, the 3-point play. Broncos by 1. The 6'10 Serbian, Mladen Armish, doing it all for Boise State tonight, Nick.
He's really started, it starts all with his physicalness down low, and obviously going up against one of the best players in the Mountain West, and EK. He's really come out strong. Two blocks, 5 rebounds. It's all the hustle plays of him that get it done for the Broncos.
Armish, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. He's got 5 rebounds, 6 points in 13 very challenging minutes here in the first half. Boise State up by 1 as the Cowboys set up their offense. This is Maldonado, Rice on him. Backs down against Max. And a travel against the Cowboys as Wenzel shuffled the feet before he made the move. Turnover against Wyoming is their 4th. Cowboys over 2.5-minute field goal drought as you see Wenzel shuffle the feet. Shaver. Rice. Picked up there by Foster. Wyoming forcing Boise State to set their offense way out high, and now Shaver is on the ground and he is hurt. Away from the ball, Shaver is down. And now the officials are calling over the trainer from Boise State.
Not sure if this is an ankle or a knee, but not something you want to be seeing as a Bronco fan.
Boise State, the concern and the sort of a hush over the ExtraMile Arena as they work on Marcus Shaver Jr. out of Phoenix. So now if you're Leon Rice, you have to take him out. You look down your bench, you're not very deep. Max Rice has already played a lot. Is it Najee Smith? Okay, we're going to take another quick look at what happened to Marcus Shaver away from the ball as Max Rice helps carry him out, and that does not look good for the Broncos.
See right
left
there,
knee
little
hyperextended maybe or something, tweaked his left knee. So now he heads to the sidelines and probably to the locker room as Lucas Milner lends a hand now. And so Boise State, without their emotional leader on the floor, Broncos will substitute Kuzmanovic.
with a lucky number 13, but like you said, Rice has got to be looking down the bench now, try to get past these next 3 minutes into halftime and see what the damage is with Schaefer.
This is Acott out to Rice. He hits a 3 and throws up his arms like it's about time. He is struggling this season with his shot, but that big 3 gives Boise State the 4-point lead.
You see it there, catch and shoot. Quick 3 there with confidence from Rice, and he's got to continue to do that as we see Armush foul EK on the entry pass to the post.
EK was, watch here how he wards him off and with the offhand. Now for Boise State, Lucas Milner, a 6'10 senior, checks in for Armish. Mladen leaves with 2 fouls, and good move by Leon Rice. You don't want him to pick up his 3rd in the final 2.5 minutes. Boise State over the limit, so EK to the line. He's a 70% free throw shooter. The only player in double figures tonight with 10. And he stays there as Rice clears the glass. hometown kid from Bishop Kelly High School. Hit a big three a moment ago. This is Milner to Kuzmanovic. Back to Rice. Rice drives, can't get it to go, but he drew the foul. Nice burst of speed by Max Rice, turning the corner. Watch it here. Give that little hesitation, stutter step, and draws the foul. Reynolds picks up the foul, his second, and this is Max Rice, 84% free throw shooter. It's been well chronicled, Nick, that Boise State's free throw shooting woes. They're 357th out of 358 in the country from the line. Only Sam Houston State shooting it at a lower percentage, but as Leon Rice has said, we seem to be hitting him at the end of the game when it matters.
12-game win streak with second worst free throw percentage in the country. I mean, they could be making it a lot easier on themselves if they knocked a few free throws down.
Well, they're perfect from the stripe this evening, leading by 6. Reynolds out to EK. He'll set for 3 and miss it badly, and Dagenhart with the rebound.
See the Broncos really lifting the energy into the last 2 minutes of the first half, trying to go into the break on a high note.
Rice gets a screen from Milner. Kuzmanovic. Nowhere to go with it. Shot clock winding down. Kuzmanovic is fouled on the way to the basket. Nice move by the sophomore from Serbia.
See 3 bench players on the court right now with Rice, Kuzmanovic, and Milner. And they're doing a great job of trying to get to the hoop with Schaefer out right now and Kijab on the bench as well, trying to find some offense out here in the Broncos. Finish the second half.
Kuzmanovic, perfect from the line this season. Now, of course, I will jinx him. Rattles that one home for his first point, and the Broncos' biggest lead at 7. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. The Bronco lead is 8 in a grinder of a first half.
Here comes the full court pressure again from the Broncos, trying to get up and in them with this crowd coming to light.
Maldonado with Acott on him, and a foul down low in the low post. They're going to get Milner trying to defend EK, and the official steps in and breaks up a little trash talk. Look at Milner away from the ball, just wrestling with EK. EK comes in at 6'9", 245, and Milner is on a good day 6'10", 238, but he looks a lot smaller than EK does. And now EK to the free throw line. Wyoming almost 3 minutes without a point. And EK ends that drought and ends a 7-0 Bronco run. This is where you wish they didn't have a shot clock and you could just take the air out of the ball and work the clock down to the end of the half, but unfortunately that's not going to happen as EK hits them both. He's got 12. And I think if you told Leon Rice that Milner, Kuzmanovic, and Max Rice would be on the floor in the final minute of the first half, he would have probably looked at you cross-eyed.
Absolutely, or something was wrong out there, but as you can see, Acott getting to the middle of the paint, using his strength and his physicality to get up and over the Cowboys here.
Hits his first shot, he'd missed his first 5, and the Bronco lead back to 8. Milner with the defense. And the Broncos with the takeaway by Kuzmanovic.
Oh, no.
And then gave it right back to Wenzel for the dunk.
Could see that one coming. Big swing there from the Broncos, unfortunately. Great stop there. And as Leon says, don't turn over a turnover.
Broncos have now turned it over 5 times, 6 on Wyoming. About a 3-second difference, maybe 4-second difference between the big clock and the little clock. Milner to Rice. Max has that one blocked out of bounds, and
Broncos,
Jeffries gets that block.
Broncos might use their last timeout here, as they should. Here we go. Try to set up a decent out of bounds play here to finish off the first half.
So you have to wonder, without Shaver on the floor, who's your shooter? We've seen Acott, we've seen Kejab with some outside shots. Max Rice hit a 3. So where do you go for offense in this final 7.9 seconds on only 3 seconds left on the shot clock?
With Acott getting inside, but only 3 seconds left, you might look for him or Degenhardt on the outside. He's a great three-point shooter if getting him wide open, but I think right now it's just getting the ball back into the court and trying to get a wide open shot from any 5 of the guys on the court.
Boise State shooting 37% from the field tonight, Wyoming 39%. So what we expected to be a physical, close-fought battle has proven to be that. Boise State by 6, just 3 seconds on the shot clock coming back in. Rising, firing, and missing are the Broncos. The rebound tipped down. Ike's got it. This will count if it goes, and it's off the back iron. That was close at the end of the first half. Wow. Everything you could hope for 2 first place battle. Rice with the 3, Broncos by 6 at the half. Boise State leading 30-24 at the half with Nick Duncan. I am Mark Snyder. We talked about some of the key players coming into tonight's game, and for Boise State, Abu Kejab has been as advertised, leading the Broncos in scoring with 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field, and he has been the leader for the Broncos this evening.
He has been. He's done a good job of trying to get the ball inside. As you can see here, letting the 3-ball go as well. He's 1 from 4. He's had a few other wide open looks to knock them down, but he's done a good job of getting into the center of the key, using his physicality and his strength, shooting over these Cowboy guards here. See here another long 2, inside out shot here for Kejab. Got to continue to do that in the second half here, depending on the status of Schaefer.
And of course, Graham Ike, the 16th leading scorer in the country, shows why. He's got 12 at the break.
I mean, he's special. I hadn't seen much film on him other than the stats coming into this game, but he is everything as advertised, getting the ball low. He can go either shoulder, left or right, towards the hoop, fade away. He's got the whole package, and I'm assuming the Cowboys are going to continue to feed him here in the second half.
His physicality is just something that Boise State's having trouble matching. The Broncos leading here by 6 at the half. And of course, the big question is going to be Marcus Shaver Jr. went down with an apparent knee injury late in the first half. That changes a lot of what Leon Rice wants to do.
It does, and you could really hear the breath out of the crowd leave the stadium when you saw him go down, and him being the dynamic scorer he is, kind of the offensive starter point for the Broncos. They're going to have to find something on the offensive end in the second half.
We'll take a look at stats from the first half after we return after this timeout. With Nick Duncan, I'm Mark Snyder. Boise State by 6 at the half. Let's check out the first half stats from tonight's game. And Nick, it has not been the best shooting exhibition for either team. I think that, though, is a credit to the defense.
That is correct. With Wyoming shooting better than the Broncos, which you wouldn't expect with a 6-point lead for the Broncos, but shooting 39% from the floor. EK getting the ball down low, and I can assume that Jeff Linder, coach of the Cowboys, are going to look to continue to feed him down below. Broncos really starting to shoot the ball well here, 31% from 3-point line, and surprisingly, 6 from 6 from the free throw line, which I'm sure you're going to jump in and let us know they're shooting 100% from the free throw line, which I know Leon Rice will take that. But rebounds going towards the Cowboys here, which is unusual with Boise State out rebounding opponents by 7.7 rebounds per game. But it's going to come down to the defensive end of the court for the second half and see who can come out on top.
Boise State, of course, riding a 12-game winning streak, and really to see how they were able to extend that winning streak with a big win at their House of Horrors at San Diego State. Marcus Shaver was the hero. Check it out.
in San Diego. Viejas Arena, Bob Wenzel, what kind of tempo are we going to see?
Well, we're going to see a slow tempo because both teams, their calling cards are defense. They are very, very strong at that end of the floor.
Boise State, this is their 5th game in 11 days because they were on a pause.
And Leon Rice, when we asked him about this kind of situation, his response is, so what? Now what?
We are in the Mountain West for a great nightcap. San Diego State and Boise State. San Diego State, who's 2-0, they've won 5 straight. Boise State has won 11 in a row. They are 5-0 in the Mountain West. Good ball fake. Great move. And Boise State's on the board first. Good start for Boise State. Leon Rice couldn't have scripted this any better, partner.
No doubt about that. 6-0 to start this game. He's got his guys ready.
Armish was late getting to the post, but he blocks the shot. And the ball rolls off of Johnson. And this ball's going Boise State's way. So look, I mean, early impression here, the question was, is Boise State going to be fatigued with all these games they've played and travel?
Fatigue could be a factor late in the game.
Rice, there's a 3, and he got it!
Look at him pray to the heavens! Nice play by Dagenhart right there. And Dagenhart, the freshman, takes care of business. And at the other end, beautiful cut right here. Aycock finishes. Nicely done.
That's a sweet move by Abu Kijak.
He gets focused on playing and doing the things that he can do. He's effective.
Let's see what adjustments both teams make. This is nuts. That's a 3. That's a big one. And that's Butler.
Butler, can you make that shot? I guess so.
This is a 13-0 run now, and Boise State has not scored in 8.5 minutes.
Wow. Marcus Shaver is a guy who could be the difference maker in this game. Just like Shaver won the game at Utah State. For your best shooter, you go to that guy.
Shaver with the ball now. Spins from the double, rises, and hits a 3! Shaver! What a shot! 3-point lead, Boise State. 26 seconds left. Thursday night, he buried one to win it with 1.7 left. Butler's in trouble. Oh, Mensah. Clock is down to 10. Too long. Bradley. Driving, step back 3. No, air ball. Boise State has the rebound.
Great defense, challenging the 3 without fouling.
How impressive is this for Boise State?
They've won 12 straight games. They're now going to be 6-0 in the conference. They are handling the situation extremely well.
Boise State and Wyoming battling for first place, the only undefeated teams in the conference as we start play tonight. But some key games tonight. Nevada at half leads at Colorado State 34-27. Fresno State leading New Mexico 41-26 at the half. Air Force is at San Jose later tonight. So you can see the importance of the games for the top of the standings in the Mountain West Conference.
It's going to be a big one. Colorado State, that game's definitely going to asterisk to see the outcome of that game being 5-1. But this game right here is 6-0, 4-0. Two teams battling out, trying to get that first place title in the conference so far this year.
Boise State has won 7 in a row against Wyoming and leads the all-time series. 19-14. The last Wyoming win was in Laramie in 2018 in overtime. And a good sign for the Broncos as Marcus Shaver Jr. back on the floor with his left ankle taped, but does not appear to be a knee as we had feared. Here's Wyoming with the ball to start the second half, and a 3-ball missed. Up high though for the rebound and out of bounds to the Broncos.
Great to see Schaefer back out on the court. He's a little gingery, running up the sideline right now. We'll have to keep an eye on him to start the second half.
If nothing else, it's an emotional lift for the Broncos and their fans to see him out there. Armish, nice spin move for the jam.
quick hitter for the Broncos to come out. Moosh, back to what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Showed some foot speed there. He's got 8. Broncos up by that margin as well. And then up high for the rebound is Kijab. His first rebound of the contest. He challenges Wenzel. Wide open Degenhart. Broncos up double digits.
Just how the Broncos wanted to come out. Start with a attacking the hoop from Armouche, and then inside out 3 there with Degenhart in the corner.
Maldonado. Shaver flies by. The three-pointer is good for Jeffries. He's a 49% three-point shooter. He's got his first points of the game, and the Bronco lead is cut to 8.
First in the Mountain West, 49.1% from the 3. 5th nationally. See him getting some three-point shots here in the second half. Try and bridge his gap for the Cowboys.
Kijab spins out, and Jeffries with the rebound. Here's the reigning Mountain West Conference Player of the Week, Maldonado, backing in against Kijab. Jeffries. And Maldonado for a triple. That's too strong, but the rebound skips all the way out to Wenzel. And a hand check foul on Armish. And that is now 3 on Mladen, and that's bad news for Boise State.
With Schaefer have an injury the first half, you do not want your leader, senior leader here in foul trouble with 3. Looks like Leon's leaving him out on the court, putting a little faith and trust in him.
That's a tough ask against EK, but he holds his ground then, and then they call the foul, and that's 4.
See Coach Linder of the Cowboys here trying to go at Armouche. He knows the importance of Mladen to the Broncos here as we watch it again. Getting a little too up there on his jump, but crowd here don't like it.
That brings Lucas Milner off the bench and sends EK to the foul line. 2 of 3 there tonight. Now 2 of 4. It's probably not an overstatement to say these are going to be some of the most important minutes that Lucas Milner has played in his career here.
He's entering the game here early in the second half against one of the Players of the Year candidates in the Mountain West Conference, and EK with starting center with 4 fouls. Some big minutes coming up.
Bronco lead is 7. Shaver. Acott down low on the baseline. Kijab gets the return pass. Shot clock at 10. In the lane. Score. Abu Kijab. Nice move for the transfer from Oregon.
Beautiful move. EK on one end going low, and then you got the Bronco guards, Kijab and Acott getting down low against their smaller guards, trying to create some offense as we see EK again kick out.
They doubled EK, and he gets it out to Maldonado for the triple, and they can play that inside-outside game all night long, Nick, because if the Broncos double team EK, somebody else is going to be wide open, and in this case, it was Maldonado with the three-pointer. He's got 6.
No one else for the Cowboys. You want to get a wide open shot here and a make, especially for Maldonado. 1 from 6 for the night. First bucket from him. See if he can heat up here.
And a reach foul on Jeremiah Oden, the 6'8" sophomore from Chicago. And that is Oden's 3rd personal foul. And that brings Hunter Thompson from Pine Bluffs, Wyoming, off of Jeff Linder's bench. Linder has been a head coach at Northern Colorado, where he was 109 and 63. Spent 6 years at Boise State, and now in his 2nd season coaching the Cowboys. Overall record of 29 and 13. Done a great job, and you know how much this game means to him and his team. Outside, Dagenhart, too strong. Rebound, though, kept alive to Shaver. Rice in the game now for the Broncos as well. On the baseline, has it knocked away. Max goes down to get it. The held ball will favor Boise State on the alternating possession. Almost like to think in that case, Nick, you want Max to take it to the rim. Tried to make that extra pass, and it was deflected away. Watch it again.
Oh, he's trying to make the extra play there, but maybe driving baseline, find the play in the corner, or finding Milner back inside. But it's good to see his confidence back. Hit that 3 ball in the first half as you see him coming off the pin down here. Shot's looking good, and he's got the confidence. With Schaefer hobbling around a little bit, it's good to see him have the confidence and taking some shots here.
Expect a heavy dose of 33 and 24 for this Cowboy offense right here. Jeffries outside, well off the mark, and a long rebound to Max Rice. Rice, and that one is taken away. Bad pass, Jeffries with the interception.
See the Cowboys just turning up the heat a little bit. Energy's coming. They know that Armouche is out with 4 fouls, and he's going to be sitting on the bench for a little while. See a little bit of energy here. Big
Rattles
3.
Brendan Wenzel in and out, then back in, and it's a 3-point game. Boise State had led by 11. Wyoming has cut it to 3. And the momentum seems to be in brown and yellow right now for the Cowboys.
Cowboys just getting in the lane a little bit. Defensive pressure and energy's turning up, leading to the offense right now. Big stretch here for the Broncos with Armouche on the bench.
8 on the shot clock. Rice thought about the 3. Gets it out to Kijab with 3. He's going to have to hurry. In the lane, gets it away. It's off the iron and tipped out of bounds in snow. It's saved by Jeffries. Milner is not going to get you the offensive presence down low that Armouche did. So that takes it essentially a 5-on-4 defense for Wyoming.
It's a little different having Milner out there, but he's still got to bring the energy, bring the pressure on the offensive balls as EK getting to the hoop easy with his left hand.
He's got 15, 6 of 14 from the field, and the lead is 1. An 8-0 run for the Cowboys. Broncos haven't scored in over 2.5 minutes. Shaver looking to end that. Out to Rice, just no room to get off a shot as Kijab works against Wenzel. Bumped in the lane, shot clock at 5. Kijab looking. Lost the ball, gets it back. Shot clock violation on the Broncos. Wyoming has cranked up the defense. It's a 1-point game as we head to break live on the Mountain West Network. Wyoming has trimmed this 11-point Boise State lead to 1, in large measure to their outside shooting. They are 3 of 6 from beyond the arc here in the second half.
See a big emphasis from the Cowboys, getting the ball inside and out, as you said, taking just as many threes as they took in the first half and the second here, with a couple of them dropping. You'll see a big emphasis on them, continue to get wide open threes, and I know Linda, nothing more than he likes a wide open 3 for their players.
Boise State here in the second half, 3 of 7 from the field, while Wyoming is 4 of 8 from the field. Wyoming with the ball, the Broncos with some full court pressure. EK against Milner, gives it up to Maldonado. Guarded there by Acott. Now Thompson outside with Dagenhart on him. EK down low, that's too easy. Lead is 1 for the Cowboys.
No backside help there. Milner getting to the front side, trying to front the post and trying to get the ball out of EK's hand, but no backside help there.
He's got 17. And the temperature in this building has cooled dramatically. Now the Cowboys on a 14-2 run. As Dagenhart breaks that and regains the lead for the Broncos by 1.
The young freshman getting to the hoop. 4 from 6 now on the court. He's got to be a little bit more aggressive out here with Schaefer injured, Armouche on the bench. See if he can get a few more shots, so we see a turnover here from the Cowboys back in the Broncos' possession.
Wenzel stepped on the sideline. To amplify your point about Tyson Degenhart, he scored 39 points in the games last week on the road. 29 of those points were in the second half. He's got to come together. I think the Broncos are going to have to look to him as a scorer given the personnel they've got on the floor right now.
A lot of those are free throws from the last few games, but he definitely turns it on. Second half, we see a quick turnover from Rice again, back in the Cowboys' possession. But like you said, Degenhart's got to get the ball in his hands a little bit more here, be a little bit more of a presence on the offensive end.
Maldonado cut off by Acott, keeps his dribble, backs down low, spins and scores.
And what patience there from the Cowboys. 3, 4, 5 dribbles there inside, up and under move, try to get the defense off balance a little bit. See the points on the floor that he really wants to get to.
9 points off turnovers by the Cowboys has helped them to the 1-point lead as we approach the 12-minute mark in this one. Maldonado, Jeffries, EK working now on Degenhart, backs him down low. Missed that shot, and the rebound by Smith back in the game. Acott thought about the three, but Maldonado closed. Smith drives on Wenzel. Doesn't get it to drop, and EK with the rebound. His 6th tonight. Wyoming's hit 4 of their last 5 field goals as Thompson gets it out to Jeffries. And there's the inside game. And EK takes advantage of Degenhart and gives Wyoming their biggest lead at 3 points.
Another bucket here for EK. 7 from 15 from the floor. The Broncos might have to look into switching up their defense, whether it's bringing a second help defender, doubling him in the post, but he's a big threat down there.
Degenhart with the offensive rebound, and he challenges EK and draws the foul. First foul on EK. Boise State now trailing 42-39. Timeout on the Mountain West Network. Boise State in their huddle around Leon Rice trying to find an answer for big number 33 Graham EK. 19 points on 8 of 7 shooting from the field. What do you do defensively with your big 6'10 Serbian on the bench with 4 fouls? How many guys can you run at EK?
All I know is they're going to do something different. This last 3-4 minute patch, he's really dominating out there. Whether it's putting Degenhart on, which you could see he forced a tough shot there a couple of minutes ago, or you need to bring a help defender there, double the post, kick it out. You're going to be in rotations that way, leaving a wide open 3-point shooter on the perimeter, but you've got to take away where they're stealing points right now, and that's right inside, and easy buckets inside. That's bread and butter for the Wyoming Cowboys right now.
Had double-doubles in 7 of the 16 games he's played this year for the Cowboys. Degenhart to the free throw line, looking to break this 2.5-minute scoring drought for the Broncos. Tyson from Mount Spokane High School had his coming out party when Boise State won in Spokane against Washington State. You know, I think he was scraping every ticket he could find. Had family and friends at that one. Spins that one around and in. And the lead is 1 for Wyoming and Boise State with a full court pressure. Noah Reynolds with the basketball. Oop. Poked away. And a 10-second violation, or 8-second violation. 10-second, there we go. Good defense by the Broncos, forcing the turnover.
Just what they needed there, turn the tides a little bit. Leon and the coaches must have seen something in the film prior to the game. A little bit of full court defense here.
Here's Acott, key jab. Smith to Shaver. They work the perimeter. And Acott curls in a triple.
Cowboys enticing key jab and Acott for taking those threes. Finally finding the bottom of the net for Acott.
Broncos lead by 2 as we're halfway through the second half. Battle for first place on the line here as they finally get it down low. And a shot missed. Smith with the rebound as EK couldn't get that one to go. Halfway down and dropped out. Shaver on that bad ankle showed some good starting and stopping there. Smith in the corner, not really a threat to shoot from the corner. So now they put Kejab in the corner. He's more of a long-range possibility. But Smith from this side hits the triple.
Patient offense there from the Broncos. See some tired legs out there, but getting the ball through their hands. Smith in the corner here, turnover. Watch this Bronco crowd come to life.
Reynolds lost the dribble. And Boise State, leading by 5, gets the ball back. That just popped out of his hands. He's looking around for a call, but there was none to be had. And now Boise State has hit is on an 8-0 run over the last minute and a half to take this 5-point lead. Degenhart. Kejab. Shaver. Degenhart down low, drew the foul. Wenzel got him from the side. And I don't know if this is by plan or just the way it's turned out, Nick. Boise State is really working the shot clock way down, trying to limit the number of possessions, it appears, that Wyoming may get.
With Armouche on the sidelines, 5 games in the last 11 or 12 days. You know, they're running on some sore legs and some tired legs, so I'm sure there's an emphasis to try to draw this clock out a little bit, give some room for Armouche to come back here for maybe a minute or two coming up, but really draw this game out and lower the possessions a little bit on their legs.
Degenhart with the first Bronco miss from the line tonight. They're now 8 of 9. Missed them both. Can't afford to leave points on the table in a game like this. Maldonado into the forecourt, gives it up to Thompson. Back to Maldonado. Kejab on him. Maldonado, bodies in the lane, no foul called. EK stripped, and a foul called against Boise State. And the fans and Leon Rice are not happy with that call.
I gotta love it as an ex-player with Coach Rice and Linda going back and forth here. Charge here, another shoulder into the Broncos here.
And then a cheap reach foul. As physical as this game is, a little reach like that on DK as Maldonado on the inbounds pass sneaks in for the bucket. Cuts the lead to 3.
As I was saying before, it's great to see my 2 old coaches, Leon Rice and Jeff Linder, on the sidelines going back and forth looking at each other. It's great to watch them here in the crowd.
Shaver spins, tries the baseline. Gets the ball back. Now Degenhart with 5 on the clock. And a reach foul the other way called against Jeffries. Drake Jeffries, the senior from Mattoon, Illinois. He holds a Wyoming record with 11 three-pointers scored earlier this season against Hastings. Minutes left in this one. The Boise State lead is 3. Shaver rises, missed, but the offensive rebound by Smith, and he gets it back out to Kejab, and a fresh shot clock for the Broncos. Big offensive rebound by Smith. And Shaver shows no ill effects of the ankle, gives Boise State the 5-point lead. 6th offensive rebound for Boise State, leads to a bucket. Here's that man again. EK, offensive foul called against EK. EK called for the turnover, 7:28 to go. Broncos by 7, timeout on the floor. Boise State by 5, they've crawled back from a deficit, doing it from the outside and doing it from the inside.
See a little bit more patience there from the Broncos, getting the ball inside and out. I don't know whether that's because Armush is on the bench and they want to slow this game down a little bit and run some time off the clock, but a lot of patience. Schaefer getting to the hoop here. Good to see him back. Ankle doing well. Broncos going to continue to get the ball inside and get good shots and see when Armush can enter back into this game.
Armush has only played 17 minutes tonight due to his foul trouble. When he was in there, 8 points, 5 rebounds. He remains the Broncos' leading rebounder with 5. EK, the game's leading scorer with 19. Maldonado in double figures with 10. Dagenhart, the only Bronco in doubles with 12 points. Boise State is out rebounding. We're tied in rebounds now at 24. Broncos have 7 second chance points to just 1 for Wyoming. We talked in the beginning of the game how important offensive rebounding would be. Broncos are taking advantage here in the second half chance points.
They sure are getting to the hoop, and that's their bread and butter. They're physical with Armush on the sidelines. They're still going to the hoop. See Smith, some energy plays there, getting the offensive rebounds, but they're going to have to continue to do this with Armush on the sidelines.
Boise State will inbound after the turnover on the offensive foul against EK. You're scoring at home, that's 2 fouls on EK. Oden has 3, the only Cowboy in any danger. Nobody else with more than 2 for the Broncos. Boise State in the forecourt with key jab. Smith hit a big 3 a moment ago, and he hits another one.
Trying to get the ball inside the Dagenhart. Jeff Lynn to try to entice the typical non-3-point shooters some shots, and Broncos are hitting them right now.
Maldonado gets it out to Jeffries. Maldonado with the shorter shaver on him now. Passing the post to Wenzel, taken away by the Broncos. Aycott ahead to Kejab. Puts it in. Defense to offense, the Bronco lead is 10.
This crowd getting into it right now. See their foot violation.
It's a kick ball against the Broncos. So Wyoming will have the ball on the baseline left. Boise State on a 7-0 run in the last minute and a 15-2 run over the last 4 minutes. And a technical foul, I think. Okay, a timeout taken. Okay, I thought maybe we had a technical foul call, but it's a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Boise State by 10 on Stadium in the Mountain West Network. Well, ever since Wyoming took their last lead, Boise State's erupted 15-2 over the last 4:06. And Nick, a lot of it's been on the strength of their defense and 3-point shooting by Najee Smith.
Turning their defense to offense is the easiest offense you can get out there. Jeff Lind is trying to, I guess, force Broncos into taking some tough shots with some non-3-point shooters, but Broncos are luckily enough hitting some of these 3-point shots.
Armush back in with 4 fouls at 6:41. Jeffries rises and buries the triple.
Mountain West leader in 3-point percentage and the 5th in the nation. Wide open 3 right there. Beautiful stroke. Keeping these Cowboys close to the Broncos.
Looks just like Nick Duncan. Backdoor passer, the slam. Great look by Abu Kejab, and Smith with the dunk. Smith's come alive now. He's got 8 points. And the Bronco lead is 9 as we approach 6 minutes. And they're going to get a foul on Kejab. Broncos want the illegal screen set by EK out front. That's what Leon Rice is asking for, but he's not going to get the call.
Not sure if it's just his big frame getting in the way. A little sidestep there, but seems like the heat's been on the Cowboys a little bit here recently, so.
Jeffries to the line. He's a 78% free throw shooter. Spins that one out. Foul is the 3rd now on Kejab, so he's got 3. Armush on the floor with 4. Dagenhart checks back in for Boise State. They're going to sit Armush, who gave him about 40 seconds of play. You have to think that's going to be Coach Rice's strategy from here on in. Little bite-sized stints on the floor to have his impact but minimize the chance of him fouling out. 2 of 3 for Jeffries. He's now got 8, and the Bronco lead is 7. Smith. Dagenhart trying to post up down low against Oden. Smith. And an offensive foul as Smith ran over the Cowboy defender Wenzel after delivering the pass.
Great play there by the Cowboys just when they needed to force a turnover. See, they're stepping up and taking the charge, and Smith.
15 foul on Boise State. 5 also on the Cowboys. Broncos have 3 timeouts left. Wyoming has 2 as Jeffries and Maldonado play catch way outside. Maldonado backs in on Kejab, does not want to get his 4th foul. The ball swiped at and stolen by the Broncos. I think Smith got a hand on it, and the steal by Boise State. Smith. They'll swing it around to Acott. Now Kejab down low. Shot clock down to 10. Smith missed that one, but he gets the long rebound and a fresh shot clock for Boise State. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
Broncos using a lot of time here. Trying to get the shot they want here.
Dagenhart in the lane. They're going to call him for the charge. Wenzel slid over and took the charge. 16 foul on the Broncos. Watch it again. Watch him slide over Wenzel. Definitely set. Good call by the officials. 4.5 to go. Should we have expected anything but a close game, Nick? Poke
2
free.
top teams in the Mountain West, undefeated. Exactly what we're expecting today.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Leon Rice is hot. That's 4 now on Kejab.
That's a tough one, but Kejab, senior, he should know better just to leave that alone. Got a deflection. Got to leave that alone and get back on defense. Forces Leon Rice to maybe take him out of the game here.
Maldonado with the 1-and-1. Gets the front rim and drops through. So now Kejab will sit. He's got 11, but he will sit, and Max Rice checks back in. 4:22 to go. So now Armush and Kejab both on the bench with 4 fouls.
Don't expect them to be out very long here, but this next 30-second stretch until the 4-minute timeout is going to be big for the Broncos with their 2 main players out on the bench.
Acott off the front rim. Shaver could have gone for the rebound, but played it defensively and backed off. Here's Maldonado. Boise State clinging to the 5-point lead. Maldonado guarded by Max Rice. Spins on Rice. Tries to go up and under. Gets it to go and drew the foul.
What a play. Getting to his spot. Up fake and 1. Cutting the break to 3.
Boise State up 3. Buckle your seat. We're back after this timeout. Boise State and Wyoming, a 3-point game under 4 minutes to go, and the Cowboys going to the free throw line to try and cut this to a 2-point game. Kejab back on the floor with 4 fouls. Armush stays on the bench right now, Nick.
Saving him a little bit more time. I don't expect him to be on the bench much longer with EK back on and then making a run. So next minute or 2, you'll see him come back in. Try a little boost for the Broncos. Finish this game off.
Wyoming on a 7-0 run. Boise State after taking the 10-point leads in a 2.5-minute scoring drought. It's a 2-point game. Degenhart gets the low block pass. Works against Oden. Spins. Hook shot, curls it in.
Seems to make the right play at the right time the last couple of games. Really turning it on in the second half here. Zaycott.
Wow. Leon Rice not agreeing with that call. Looked a little ticky-tack. Looked like a push-off by Maldonado as we watch the replay. He'll go to the free throw line. It is the 9th team foul, so it's still a 1-and-1. Wyoming here in the second half is now 6 of 8 from the line. The Broncos just 2 of 4 from the stripe. This with a chance to cut into the Boise State lead, and Maldonado hits the first. He's now got 16 points. He and EK have been the scoring leaders as we had anticipated. That's a 2-point game. Wyoming shoots 71% from the foul line. We've chronicled Boise State's adventures at the stripe this season. Will that be a factor in the closing 3:18? Key jab outside, playing with 4 fouls, gets a screen from Degenhart. Guns it out to Smith. Najee spins off. EK with the rebound. That one looked good at the release, but just spun off. And now Wyoming can take the lead with, or tie with under 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. Amush still on the bench. Expect Rice to get it in.
Jeffries, good, and he fouled for a 4-point opportunity.
Huge play. Huge play there by the
Shaver
Cowboys.
with the foul on the three-pointer. Watch it again. That was not much of a brush, but he did brush him. He was trying to fight around the screen, he being Shaver, trying to fight around the screen. Finally got through and had so much momentum, was there arriving late. And Jeffries buried the triple, and now a chance to extend the Wyoming lead to 2. Jeffries now with 11 points, so 3 Cowboys in double figures.
He's had a big impact for these Cowboys in the second half. 3 from 4 from 3, as you were saying. One of the league's best shooters beyond the arc. Getting him wide open shots like that. Bringing the Cowboys back into the game. They're in front now, 1 point in front.
I think Leon just got a technical foul. I don't know. No? They were just whistling Boise State out of the huddle after the timeout. I heard a whistle as Coach Rice was talking to the officials, and I was fearing the worst. So Boise State trailing now by 1. And Jeffries, who is 2 of 3 from the line tonight, has a chance to give them the lead, and now a whistle and another timeout taken by Boise State. Broncos now with 2 timeouts left. Should have 2 timeouts left. There we go. They just changed the scoreboard. Broncos with 10 fouls, and I think that's what Leon Rice is most concerned about, Nick, is the foul discrepancy here in the second half.
I'm sure he's looking at the consistency between the calls. 10-5, as you can see here. Yeah, that's a tough one, but see Schaefer there.
I mean, Schaefer did hit Jeffers on the thigh, and Jeffries calmly hit the 3.
I don't know if you can really argue that one. As a 3-point shooter, myself, you clipped on your legs like that. Want to make the refs see the contact there, and Jeffries did a good job of knocking down the shot and making sure the refs saw the contact as well.
This to give the Cowboys a 2-point advantage, and he does.
Big possession here for the Broncos. 2:51 left. Amush back in the game.
He and Kijab on the floor, each with 4 fouls. This is Kijab with the basketball. The Shaver back to Kijab. Drives baseline. Out to Shaver. And a foul called against Wenzel. And now it's his turn to question the call. Kijab did go down. Watch it again. A little subtle push in the back maybe, but subtle.
There was a couple of hand checks on that play as well, so no surprise though there being a foul on the Cowboys there. 10-6 now, foul count.
Acott out to Shaver, no room to get the shot off. Dagenhart down to Armush. Leans in on EK. With the left hand, it spins off. Good look for Armush. Couldn't get it to drop.
Couldn't ask for a better look there. Fortunately, could not make the bucket here. Cowboys looking to extend their lead.
EK way out high, setting screens, and a timeout taken by Jeff Linder and the Wyoming Cowboys. He's got one timeout left. EK was out 35 feet from the basket, setting screens, trying to free up a teammate. And you want him under the basket, Nick. You don't want him 35 feet from the hole.
Depends on the situation here. You know, you can see Jeffries really lighting it up, and with his big body on the outside, setting really good screens. I know Leon is questioning a few moving screens, but he's really doing a good job of getting some of his guys open with some good picks. But I expect Linda here, 2 minutes left, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Look to get EK back low, or Molinado, other top play for Cowboys, back in the low post, back to their bread and butter, see if they can get to the hoop and put some foul pressure back on the Broncos. With Armush with 4 fouls, I'm not sure who he's guarding right now. I don't know if he's on EK, but for years you can expect Linda to put the ball in his hands and attack the hoop.
For the game, Wyoming is shooting an even 50%, 20 of 40. The Broncos 41%, 21 of 51. The difference really at the foul line, Boise State 8 of 10. Wyoming's gone 18 times and has hit 14 of them. Rebounding favors the Cowboys by 2. And Wyoming will set up an out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Last time they had an inbound, on the sideline, as Maldonado triggers it into Jeffries and then gets the return pass. Guarded by Kijab, who's got the 4 fouls. Pass to Wenzel. Wenzel, and he travels.
A little sped up there on the offense. Getting Broncos into long closeouts, but Broncos able to get the turnover here. Down to 150 left.
Kijab working down low. Double teamed, lost the ball, but got it back. Keeps his dribble with 15 on the shot clock. Kijab up and under, scores. We're tied at 60. 11 for Kijab. The Broncos looking for a stop. And the offensive foul on Maldonado. Kijab took the charge.
Great play by Kijab there, getting his feet set, moving his feet, hands up. Beautiful play there, putting his body on the line.
It was the right arm by Maldonado that caused the foul. Broncos now a chance to take the lead as we approach a minute left in this one. Kijab backing down low against Wenzel. In the paint, and is grabbed by Maldonado. And that will be free throws for Boise State.
See Kijab just really working the low post, using his strength, getting to that position here. Creating the foul, going to the line for 1-on-1 is what we've all been talking about the last couple of games, and with the free throw percentage, and these are some big free throws here with the 1-on-1.
Maldonado's 3rd foul. Kijab 62% on the season. Has not attempted a free throw tonight. Broncos lead by 1. Everybody standing here at ExtraMile Arena. EK and Armush getting a talking to by the official. A little jostling on the lane. Kijab calmly hits a pair. Boise State by 2. They put on the full court press. Maldonado, guarded by Kijab, out to EK. Jeffers Shot is missed. Rebound on the Cowboys. On the rebound, Kijab was fouled and will go to the free throw line. Watch it again. Maldonado held down Abu Kijab. And with 48 and 2/10 seconds to go, Kijab back to the stripe to try to make it a two-possession game. Wyoming got the look they were wanting, Nick, a wide open three from the corner.
Couldn't ask for much better, perfectly designed play there. You could really see Linda looking towards that corner, wide open three, but big free throws here and get the ball back with one miss.
Rolls it in. Now this one to make it a two-possession game, and this is when you start looking at how much time is left and how much shot clock you can milk. If Wyoming gets the ball down quickly, they could go 2 for 1 and get an extra possession. Big free throw. Strong and out of bounds off of Armush. And now the Broncos all swirling their hands, circling in the air. They want a review. I think Leon Rice does as well. Let's check it out. Wow, that is close. EK, Armush, both there. This is going to be close, Nick. I wouldn't want to have to call this one.
I'll leave it up to the referees on this one, but Armush hitting the glass again, trying to create an extra opportunity for the Broncos as we watch it again here.
It certainly looks like EK may have been the last one to touch it, but I don't want to bet anything on that one. So let's set this up. Each team now over the limit, double bonus. Boise State has 2 timeouts left. Wyoming has 1. It's a 1-possession game. If you're Wyoming, you come down and take the quick 3 to try and tie it up, or you work it inside, maybe hope for a 3-point play, or just go for the earliest and best basket.
It's a tough one because usually you would want to go down, possibly look for a good wide open 3, but with the Broncos free throw shooting struggles this year, I wouldn't be surprised if Linders maybe wants a quick hitter, try to attack the hoop. The Broncos are going to be, I guess, defending the 3-point line, not making sure there's no easy 3. So you might find the Cowboys pushing the lane a little bit, getting a quick hitter, and then maybe sending the Broncos back to the line. But it's a tough one. Depends where the Broncos come out. They might be coming out in a 3-2 press again, full court, trying to run some of this clock down. So we'll see what Linda draws up here, and it depends on who gets the ball here as well on the baseline from that free throw rebounding situation.
Wyoming was 1 of 4 in the first half from 3-point range and 5 of 9 in the second half. So that very much has been the way they've gotten back into this basketball game, now trailing by 3, a 2-minute scoring drought by the Cowboys. They've also, Boise State's also held EK to just 7 points in the second half after he had 12 in the first. They've done a good job, and I have to think Wyoming has gone away from getting the ball down to their big guy here in the second half, and you would think they'd want to exploit that with Armush on the bench with foul trouble. But the strategy has been to get back in with three-pointers, and we have a 3-point difference here. It's still a long replay review by the officials across the way as Buster Bronco tries to keep the crowd engaged and energized, but I don't think that's a real challenge here tonight.
Not with the game we've got going on, but statistically, the Cowboys have played a great game compared to the Broncos' opponents. 49% from the free throw line. The field goal line, I should say. 3-point percentage is 46%. Something that you don't see often against the Broncos right now.
Well, the big key here is who gets a possession on this play. If it's Wyoming, they get a chance to tie at the very least with a possession. If Boise State gets the ball, they can work the clock down. And they're going to award the ball to the Cowboys. I don't know if it was no indisputable visual evidence or if it really came off of Here it is again. This could be the view. Boy, too close to call.
Too close to call, but decisions made. Cowboys down 3, 45 seconds left.
Full court pressure by the Broncos. Kijab guards Maldonado at the Bronco head at center court. Outside to EK. Hands behind to Jeffries, who missed the 3, and the rebound is Boise State's Abu Kijab. Takes it away from Maldonado, and then is fouled. Kijab and Dagenhart fighting for that rebound for a split second. I was afraid they were going to lose the ball. Watch it again. Jeffries off balance 3, and the Broncos fighting themselves for the rebound. Maldonado in, and then ultimately the foul. I think it was Wenzel called for the foul, and now Kijab can essentially ice this game if he hits 2 free throws. That still would make it a 2-possession game, I guess. So Boise State, the first one on the double bonus. Now it's a 2-possession game, and that changes everything.
Big last free throw here, but get a good block out from the Cowboys. They're going to have to push it down the court. Try and get a wide open 3 or easy bucket here.
Kijab with 18 points. And the Bronco lead is 5 with 28.7 seconds to go. And in this second half, Nick, we talk about Boise State's free throws. They are 7 of 10 from the line, but none bigger than those 2 free throws by Kijab right there. On a 7-0, Boise State run has given them the 5-point advantage.
Different story tonight for the Broncos, as you were saying, 13 from 16 from the free throw line. Keeping them in front here, and it's going to continue to be a free throw contest. So they've done well so far, but they've got to finish off the next 27 seconds.
Stay with us post-game. We will have some interviews for you quickly here on the Mountain West Network and Stadium. Glad you're tuning in. This game was everything as advertised. The 2 unbeatens left in the Mountain West Conference going toe-to-toe. This almost was a prize fight. A heavyweight battle.
Exactly what we were thinking to start the game, and as you said, heavyweight battle with EK and Armush going up ahead, head to head. Exactly what we wanted as fans of basketball.
Kijab, 18 points, 5 of 6 from the foul line, and 2 rebounds, none bigger than that one he just pulled down. He's also dished off 5 assists, so he's been Mr. Everything tonight for Boise State, especially with Shaver being off his game due to the ankle injury and Armush's foul trouble. Abu Kijab, the senior from St. Catharines, Ontario, Wyoming has to go 94 feet. Maldonado, you have to think now a 2 or a 3, just Wyoming wants a quick shot. Wenzel free to drive baseline, kicks it out for the 3 ball, which is off the mark by Oden. The rebound though pulled down by EK, and if that's what you don't want is a 3-point opportunity on a rebound.
Wenzel with the big offensive rebound here. Extra effort going around.
Yeah, it was Wenzel. It was EK who blocked out and created the path for Wenzel. Not only is it a 3-point opportunity, but Abu Kijab is just fouled out of the game. So you take one of your leaders off the floor in crunch time, and Max Rice will come in to replace him. So now Wenzel will go to the free throw line with a chance to make it a 2-point contest.
See Armush coming to the bench as well, getting back in the game for this offensive free throw. But as you mentioned, Kijab, their leader, their vocal leader, their physical leader out now. They rely on Max Rice.
Wenzel has not been to the line tonight. Max Rice with the rebound, and he's who you want to foul. He's their best free throw shooter at 84%. And Max will go to the line with 2 shots with 11 seconds left. Wenzel, an 83% free throw shooter. You do not expect him to miss that.
Gotta watch him shoot that. He ran off the line pretty quick there. I don't know if Coach Linda wanted Wenzel to He missed that, but it was an awfully quick shot here. Rice at the line, trying to make it a 2-possession game here.
And he left that one short. So now a made free throw, and it's that much more important because it's still a 1-possession game. Missed them both. Maldonado with the rebound. Wyoming down to 8 seconds. A 3 will tie.
They look to foul the Broncos.
Maldonado, and the timeout taken by Jeff Linder with 2 seconds left. Now I'm thinking they may want to check the replay and put a little bit more time on. I think Linder tried to get the timeout sooner. Are they going to put time back on and check the scoreboard? I think they are. Yeah, I thought for certain, Nick, the strategy by Boise State is to foul them immediately and force the 2 free throws. Maybe you do it now, but you have to make sure the ball is inbounded, because a foul with the ball out of bounds is free throws and possession to the Cowboys.
2 seconds makes it quick, but I'm assuming in this huddle now for the Broncos, they're talking about once the Cowboys inbound the ball, they're going to want to foul very quickly and make sure that that play does not go straight up into their shooting position and shoot the ball. So it's a three-point shot, but they're going to look to foul as soon as this ball comes into play. Then on the backside, I'm assuming Linda's talking about that, and if the Cowboys go to line for 2, they'll look to maybe miss their last shot, as that's probably the only possession they're going to be able to get the ball back if they do.
They put 0.3 of a second back on the clock, so Wyoming to inbound in front of our broadcast location with 2.3 seconds to go. A 3 will tie, as Boise State unable to hit the free throws that would have iced the game. Thompson will inbound, Smith will guard. EK up high to set a screen. They always say watch out for the inbounder. They swing it into the corner. Maldonado with the catch. Jeffries, no! The Boise State Broncos win as Jeffries' 3-pointer was off the mark. It wasn't the cleanest look, Nick, but they got it away.
Great play there by Linda. Like you said, long 3 contested, but not much you could do there without getting fouled by the Broncos. Broncos win, 3 points.
Boise State holds on 65-62, a 13-game winning streak, equaling the 13-game streak they had last year. So Boise State remains undefeated in Mountain West play with a 3-point win over the Wyoming Cowboys here at ExtraMile Arena. As we're waiting for Coach Leon Rice to make his way over here, we'll visit with him quickly, and then we will talk with Abu Kijab, the real hero of the game for Boise State. 18 points, some big free throws down the stretch, and you saw him in that huddle, Nick, before the last play. Even though he wasn't in the game, he was talking to his teammates, talking them up, and he was offering his guidance and his experience in the huddle. So a great move by Coach Rice as he pulls through, and Boise State wins this one by 3, 65-62. We're waiting for Coach Rice to put the headset on.
Check, check.
There you go. Well, Coach Rice, you guys don't know how to make it easy, do you?
Wow. Believe me, I've said that about every game. I said going in, like, can we just have one that's easy? But that's this league. I mean, that's a great basketball team to just beat, and we took every bit of everything we had, and that's been every night in this league. And but our guys find ways. We had to fight some adversity tonight. Shave turned his ankle a little bit. He was hobbling, but he was courageous out there and did a great job. Najee hit some big shots, you know. So it took everything we had and down to the last possession.
Absolutely, like you mentioned, Coach. Armush in foul trouble, Kijab fouling off, and obviously Schaefer. You had some big moments there from Smith. What else was the main focus for the Broncos with the 3 main players in foul trouble or in a little injured there?
Yeah, we had to buy us some time with the injury, and Pavlik came in and helped us, and you know, it was, you just gotta figure it out, and that's what these guys have been doing.
Well, no rest for the weary. You turn around Fresno State in a couple days.
Yeah.
The grind
Let's
continues.
not talk about that. Yeah, they're another great team. I mean, it's just everywhere you turn. This league has been awesome in some years. I don't remember it being just every night. There was no, I think it's also a little bit of our style too. Is the games are close, and we're doing it with some defense.
Coach Leon Rice, congratulations, 13th win in a row for your Broncos.
Crazy.
Nice job.
Thanks, guys.
Coach Leon Rice of the Boise State Broncos, and yeah, they turn around and in 3 days have to take on the Bulldogs down in Fresno, California. So as they say, out of the fire into the frying pan, Nick. Abu Kijab joins us now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Abu.
Perfect.
What do you say to the way this game played? I guess we a couple times, just all you could say is wow.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough game. They came out, they played their butts off, and I'm really happy we played a team that was really good today, and I'm excited to play them again.
13-game win streak now, moving on to hopefully 14 against Fresno. What do you guys got to keep rolling, moving into these back end of the conference, into the conference tournament?
We just got to take it one game at a time. All the media's hyping up the win streak and all that, but we got to stick to what we know, and that's one day at a time and just keep grinding.
I'm interested in that last huddle. You had fouled out of the game, but you were very vocal in that huddle. What were you telling your guys?
I was telling my guys just to be patient. We're going to win the game. Just be solid on defense. We got this. And I was just encouraging them to go out there and just be the best versions of themselves, and they did a great job of that.
Well, Abu Kijab, congratulations. 13 in a row for Boise State. Go enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Abu Kijab with 18 points tonight, leading Boise State to the three-point win, 65-62. 13 in a row for the Boise State Broncos. Wow.
Great game there by the Broncos. Everything they've been doing the last 12 games, playing tough defense, forcing hard shots from the Wyoming Cowboys, and just playing team basketball. The chemistry right now is an all-time high. You can see there from their leader, Abu, just getting the confidence ready for everyone, moving one step forward. So big win for the Broncos, and big year ahead as well.
They face off against the Cowboys in Laramie again on February 3rd. It should be a rematch. Boise State extends the winning streak. They play Fresno State Friday at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. Check it out right here on the Mountain West Network. For Nick Duncan and our entire crew, Mark Snyder saying, thanks for joining us tonight. Have a great evening.